All right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel, guys. It is time for another video, but first say hello to Ren and Stimpy and Powder Toast Man and Log and TV and apparently this skeleton my wife put out here since it's October. And so let's get started. Guys, if you're not subscribed to the KnivesFAST channel, that is where you are right now, and you should subscribe because we have a lot of crazy fun here and we get a lot of cool stuff going on. So hit that subscribe, hit that notification. Now, this is the top 5 most carried knives for September. There's not a, here, I'll put, what knife can I put out for you to look at for a minute? Here's the Ontario Rad 2. Look at that. That's not in the top 5. But while I'm talking, you get something to look at. So, how's that? These are the top 5 most carried knives, basically, that are in my collection. You guys know I get a lot of knives in here for review, a ton of knives come in and out of here for review. They're not mine, so don't really count those in the top 5 because most of them aren't here anymore. But these are the top 5 most carried for September 2022, and I guess these are going to be in order, but I got to tell you, all 5 of these were in the pocket a lot. So let's get started. We'll start with number 5, and you know, the thing is, like I said, from number 5 to number 1, these were all carried a lot. So this is the Ohio River Jack from traditionalpocketknives.com, the spear point with the black micarta. Now, I have a jig titanium one and I love it, but this guy has been in my pocket more than any of the Ohio River Jacks. It is light, it is thin, and this black micarta looks ridiculously great. And then you have a spear point blade. And guys, if you haven't heard these yet, the walk and talk on these are amazing. Austin did a phenomenal job with them. They are so good. So that is number 5. But again, it was in the pocket a lot. So don't let number 5 mean it wasn't in the pocket as much. This guy is number 4, and this was in the pocket pretty much every Monday. This is the Artisan Arian in this blue Arctic Storm fat carbon. Look at that. It's just beautiful, and I love the blade shape. I love the size. I love the way it fits in my hand, and I even like the jimping, guys. Really, really cool knife made by, designed by Cerberus Knives, made by our friends at Artisan Cutlery. So that right there is number 4, but it was in my pocket a lot. And the next one was in my pocket a lot. So I probably got these out of order, but whatever. This is the Tempest Knives Pinion Blue G10, and this guy was in the pocket a ton this month. This is a prototype, by the way. The other ones are going to be here very soon, but this is the prototype. This guy spent a lot in my pocket and a lot just fidgeting. I'm telling you, because of the hole for me and because of the lock bar access being so good, this guy is a fidget friend. I mean, I just play with this thing constantly. And the action is dope. And this one I took apart and did a disassembly, well, it wasn't a disassembly video. It was a disassembled video where I cleaned it. Well, I didn't get in there very well on this part. That's great. There's some dirt. And this one was passed around all over the place. And I guess I didn't get in there. Yeah, I sure didn't. And I see that. So, but anyway, you get the point. So maybe don't pay attention to my disassembled video because maybe my cleaning wasn't very good. Oh, there we go. So yeah, I got it good and clean that time. I got a cloth down in there and got it clean. So very, very good. But anyway, love this knife very, very much. And I cannot wait for the others to show up. Now, so top 5 knives that I dropped this month. Holy moly. All right. So this is number 4, and really 4 and it's number 4. Number 2. Wow. 5, 4, 3. This is number 2. And really, this could really be number 1 because it was in the pocket a lot this month. This is the Devo Knives Stout. the Stonewash guys, the Bolster Lock, this black micarta. And by the way, these two have been together in the pocket a lot. A lot. Really, they have. They just fit well together, look great together. Matter of fact, that's what I'm carrying today while I'm doing this. And then on top of that, my buddy Chad, Addicted to Knives, did this ridiculous lightning anodized blue backspacer to kind of offset and just take that, just give me a little bit of color. I tell you, I want to find out from Kevin, and I think they are, if the pivot is titanium, which I believe it is, it would be cool to have that lightning anodized as well, just to kind of get that offset. Chad, if you're listening, I'm just kidding. But really, and the D10 on this one is just stupid good. It is epic. Really, really, really awesome. And if you guys haven't noticed, I like knives with holes. Hole. And guess what's coming up next? A hole knife. Guys, I'm telling you, you know for a fact that I think I made a little fun of everybody for bragging on this knife so much. And then I got one and I'm like ridiculously in love. It has shot up to #1 in my collection and I just carry it a lot. This is a Grant gripper. And guys, I'm telling you, if you need a knife when I break down boxes with it, when I do whatever, this thing is unbelievable. And I have scratched it. So sorry. Now that's goo. That's tape goo. But I'm telling you, this geometry on this hollow grind and the way it cuts, I mean, it is a short grind. It is but it doesn't matter. It is so ridiculously slicey. Fits my hand, great size, great ergonomics, and just a ridiculous design. I mean, this thing, and you got the frag titanium, you got this beautiful backspacer, and it's just unbelievable. And I've got, I can middle finger flick off of the fuller, off of the hole. I can flip it if I want, which I don't do very often. I really don't. And you guys know I never front flip, but you can. It's an awkward motion for me. It just is. I middle finger flick the knife 99.99999% of the time. And this thing is phenomenal. And already started to get a little bit of scratchy stuff going on. Jason and I talked. This thing's going to look crazy when it gets a little bit of weathered look to it, which should just happen through time and use as much as I'm going to. This is going to be in the pocket a lot. You guys are going to get sick of seeing this one in these top fives because I just adore this. Yeah. So you have a really awesome sheep's foot really? Spear point slip joint here in the Ohio River Jack at #5. At #4, you have the Artisan Arian, which again is a more aggressive spear point. You have the drop sheep blade sheep's foot. Okay, guys. Drop sheep blade of the Pinion. You have the sheep's foot blade with the sheep poon of the awesome Devo Knives Stout. And you have the Grant Gripper Warncliffe or Sachs or whatever you want to call it. I mean, to me, how could you really do better than that top five? I'll keep trying. We shall see. So, and I am so excited, guys, to share this with you, and I hope you enjoy it. So please let me know what you think down in the comments. Give me a thumbs up. And again, top 5 2022 September. And let me know what your top 5 were this month. That'll be cool. Let me know what your top 5 most carried in your collection were this month. And guys, please, again, thumbs up, comment, and thank you. Subscribe if you're not. And thank you for watching the Knives Fast channel.